welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about clinical success. I'll be giving you guys 5 tips for clinical, nursing school clinical, of course, and the other 5 tips will be available on Sweet Yella TV. I will put the link down below to her channel. We're going to be collabing and really giving you guys the tea. Okay, tip number 1, arrive 10 to 15 minutes, preferably 20 if you can, early to clinical every time. Professionalism is key. So walking in at the last minute, don't do it. You're going to look bad. You're going to look messy. Don't do it. Walk in 20 minutes early if you can. Prepare the night before. I always make my lunch and put my scrubs out. I iron my scrubs, laid them out. You guys can check out my video of how I actually get ready for clinical. But I lay everything out the night before so I could leave my house like an hour prior to clinical starting. Even if it probably only took me 30 minutes to get to the hospital, I will still leave an hour early, get there, and walk in 20 minutes to spare on the unit, ready to go. It's really good to be there before your clinical instructor's there, because then you get to kind of feel around, ask for your nurse. So when you get to clinical, they're going to say, oh, you're paired with, for example, nurse Jessica. And you don't want to get there at the time the shift starts and you're looking for her. She's already getting report from the night nurse or the day nurse, whatever shift you're going. So it's really important to arrive early. If you arrive early, get used to it in the beginning of nursing school, you will have a much easier transition when you start applying for jobs and so forth. Tip number 2, review all your information for that specific unit the night before, the week before, however long you think it'll take you to prepare. But you know what clinical rotation you're stepping in, whether it's med-surg, ICU, OB, if you're going to a cardiac unit. You will know that before you go. So what I would do is before going to the cardiac unit, I would review cardiac drugs. I would review EKGs. Review those things that maybe if you haven't went over it in class in a while, you might need a refresher. So when you get to the unit and they ask you, what is this drug given for? You know what it's for. You're not guessing, you're not blindsided. Because when you go to clinical, it's going to be new. It's going to be different. You're going to be working with people you don't know. You're not going to have your classmates. You'll be alone. So you want to know your information. You want to look like you know your stuff. And some people don't do that. They just go and learn. And that's okay. But if you want to look like a rock star, you want to look good, I recommend looking up your stuff before, so you can really impress them and show what your school has taught you, Tip number 3, ask lots of questions. When I tell you guys I ask questions, some nurses thought I was annoying because I asked questions, but most nurses, they always told me, you ask great questions. I've never got questions like this from any student. The type of questions I would ask would be like, say we're given a catheter. We're about to do a catheter insertion, Foley catheter. I would just ask before the procedure started, what's the infection rate, or how often do we have to empty out the bag? On your shift, how many times are you responsible to empty the bag versus how many times do you actually empty the bag? Questions that you don't think might be important, but they are. And to them, it shows that you're willing to learn, you're teachable, you're moldable, you want to be here, you're interested. Ask questions. I would recommend the night before writing down at least 10 questions that you want to ask, just so you can have some in the back of your head, pondering that you really want to know about the unit or about certain drugs or about certain procedures. I wrote down questions the night before, so when I got there, I had questions to ask. Boom, questions. And then sometimes I didn't write them down the night before, and I would just ask for explanation. So they would tell me something, they would teach me something. I'll say, oh, why is that protocol? Or when did that start? Is that new? Just ask questions. I'm telling you, it will help you and it will make you look great. Tip number 4. Show that you are professional. How do you show that? Appearance is everything. So look professional. When I tell you that some people came to clinical, wrinkle scrubs, hair looks like they just woke up, sis, don't do it. Do not do it. If you wearing your hair in a ponytail, you know you wearing your hair in a ponytail the next day for clinical. Put your hair in a ponytail the night before. Wrap your scarf around it. Slick them edges down. If you don't slick your edges down, do whatever you got to do. But look presentable. You know what you have to do the night before. So what I would do would prep the night before. I would prep. I would put out my mascara so I ain't got to look for it through my makeup bag. I would iron out them scrubs because I don't want to walk in looking wrinkled. You do not want to walk in looking like you just rolled out of bed because, for one, the patients are sick and they're looking for you to take care of them. You don't want nobody taking care of you and they don't look like they take care of themselves. So self-care is key. Look your best. Iron your scrubs. Brush your teeth, wash your face. You know what you got to do. Just do it. Don't be lazy because you will see the difference between the lazy nurse and the nurse that takes her job serious. And you want to be the nurse that takes her job serious every time. Like, you want to look good. You want to smell good, smile. Like, first impressions are everything. Make the first impression a lasting impression. Before I got in my car, I would ask God to give me a good attitude. Like, God, I just want today to go great. Just give me a good attitude. And I would walk in and radiate good vibes. Good vibes are great for healing, and your patients will definitely appreciate a nice, happy student that looks well put together. I'm telling you, every time. So go in looking good, looking your best, and your patients will love you for it, and your nurses will think you look really good as well. Like, I don't know how many times I got, oh, you're the cute little student. I got a cute little nursing student. Like, it makes people happy because they see the same people every day, and they're dealing with these very sick people. If you go in looking good, smiling, girl, you will make an impact right then and there, right off the bat. So always try to look your best and look presentable. Okay. This is my last tip. It is tip number 5, and it is to treat clinical like a job interview. So when I say this, what I mean is, I'm not saying bring your resume and all of that. Like, no. But walk in a clinical and make good impressions. Talk to the manager. Hi, I'm a nursing student. Hi. Introduce yourself to everybody. I'm a nursing student. Hi. I want to learn how to do this today. Even if my nurse doesn't have, IV start, can I maybe come to your room and help you, assist you with IV start? I really want to learn how to do IV start. Look teachable. I don't know how important that is, but they love people who want to learn and want to be there. So treating it like a job interview just means like being really nice to everyone, helping out with everyone on the unit, not just sticking, okay, this is my preceptor, I'm with her all day. No, make it be known that you want to be a help for everyone. And if they see that, they're going to want to hire you. Even if you don't want to work on that unit, say you're in the emergency department and you want to work OB. You never know. The emergency department's manager might have been the OB manager in the past, or she might know the OB manager. Like, you never know who knows who and who can get you through what doors. So, with that being said, I know a lot of people will go to med-surg or something, or go to a clinical they didn't really want to be at and just have a stank attitude. But it's like, no, do not do that. Even if it's somewhere you don't want to be, you don't know who knows who. So treat it like a job interview. Be professional. Do everything that they look for in job interviews. When you go to a job interview, they want to know if you're a team player. They want to know if you're nice, if your work ethic is, it's good. Be good vibes. Go in there. Be the ideal candidate, and it will work out for you. I'm telling you, it will work out. Hey guys, so for an additional 5 tips, head over to Sweet Yella TV. The link will be down below. I did this collab with her. I gave you guys 5. She's going to give you guys 5. And there's going to be a total of 10 tips for clinical success. So head over to her channel. Subscribe. She's great. She has real life stories, advice, and the best part, she posts every week. So head over. The link is down below. Just check out the details. I'm going to put the link down there. Follow it and get 5 more tips. It's easy and they're really helpful tips. So comment, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All that good stuff. And I will be back next week with another video. Thank you.